Mamina was more about Embra channel, so how saying age politics avenue. Podcast or say trending because make headlines. And a Jimre na be a sumu, a waxy, an idiom, any humbraxy once, and a decline. Mamma say, Wajimre or waxy. Hit notification bell, mammy. Now, I feel what to me, I share enough friends to answer to me. I can be. Leave a comment under the comment section. Ho. Now, more my Jumadino into me and funny to a palm fra. And idiom your humbraxy, Mr. Say, young Queen Simu. See a Queen Simu. Now, ye can be said. Attorney General and the Office of the Special Prosecutor Tawa with regards to Ken Ofori-Atta the extradition na Ghana binum can be said papa no say ontimi emfiri aye amanone emma Ghana hasi emma yemfa yemu na ten no na entasa OSP diabon Omijina court, Emma court into Tunano, Emma court and Case, Suswampa, Wayeno. Negana fool air case, Ibinum air case, Ken Ofori Atano, the extradition process, OSP, in the movie, the intia, and Omumpese of a bagan hasino. And you are going to say, Oko, Anomako Nikukuni, Oko Anafo, Ekuhunsuya, to a samba Anafo. Asamba be de abebusa se hwan na ye de ehunu nsuo no nene ka kumye gine kwakuo no OSP wababonten abekasa afa Ken Ofori-Atta insimu ho yemonwram ne enhwe nsema ekoso ene de eba aha age politics avenue yemo enwra OSP asweye
NEWS Department over the ongoing process to extradite former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta from the United States. In a statement, the USP says the process is being guided strictly by procedure and not politics. More in this report.
In February of 2025, Special Prosecutor Kisia Jibin addressed journalists and laid out his case against former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, who was a person of interest in several cases of corruption. The OSP consequently declared Ken Ofori-Atta a wanted man.
The OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya Ofori-Atta a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice. And this is to Mr. Ofori-Atta. You have two choices. You can either return to the jurisdiction voluntarily or the OSP will enforce your return.
A few weeks later, and following assurances by the former finance minister that he will return to the country after some medical procedure, the OSP removed him from the wanted list. Despite this agreement, however, Ken Ofori-Atta refused to return to Ghana, claiming a complication regarding his medical status. The OSP then reinstated him on the wanted list.
Mr. Ofori-Atta's conduct is totally unacceptable and a baleful spite at law enforcement and criminal investigations. It ends here. We will no longer accommodate him. The OSP redeclares that Mr. Ofori-Atta is a wanted person.
The family of Ken Ofori-Atta had claimed he had been diagnosed with prostate cancer and had to undergo a complicated medical.
Vice President Professor Agnana Jane Opoku-Agyeman has called on global organizations such as Zonta International to deepen investments in women entrepreneurs, emphasizing their crucial role in Africa's economic transformation. Speaking at the 27th Zonta International District 18 Conference in Accra, Professor Opoku-Agyeman reaffirmed the government's commitment to gender equality, highlighting ongoing government initiatives geared towards promoting women's empowerment, including expanded access to quality education, financial inclusion programs, and enhanced support systems for women-led businesses.
In Ghana, the government is committed to gender equality. We have expanded access to education, supported women in leadership, and strengthened protections against gender-based violence. But laws and policies must be complemented by partnerships with people and organizations, including yours, in order for real transformation to take place in our communities. During this conference, please do not lose sight of the collaboration, which is already one of your strengths. Continue to prepare girls to lead. Continue to invest in women entrepreneurs to drive Africa's economic growth.
With mounting pressure on government to take decisive action against illegal mining, Religious leaders are cautioning against politicizing the fight. Speaking at the launch of the 50th anniversary celebration of St. Augustine of Canterbury Anglican Church, the presiding bishop, Right Reverend Professor Kwabena Sego, said it is time for Ghana to take the political tag off Galamsey and confront the menace with genuine national commitment. He stressed that tackling the illegal mining crisis requires a united front, urging all stakeholders, including political parties, to come together and fight the preservation of the nation's environment as well as its future.
Unfortunately, I think that a lot of issues have been politicized. And secondly, I want to believe that in both places, we have people with shared religions across the board. I think that it has come to a time when we should take the political tag off Galamsey and take it off completely and sit down. Because you see, whether you like it or not, the Galamsey issue comes with votes. We can't hide from it. And so if we manage and we are strong enough to take the political tag off and sit together, when I mean sit together, all the political parties sit together with the CSOs and other groups and sit together, I have a strong feeling that we'll be able to make progress. Because you see, Ghanaians will see us as fighting one cause. And so if you say you won't vote for me, you won't vote for him, then who are you going to vote for? I really think that if we, and I say we because I'm a Ghanaian and I vote, if we all sit down and say that, look, we want to fight this together and we want to officially tell the world and tell Ghanaians that we are removing the political tag from it. Nobody should point fingers. There's no name calling. Let's see how can we solve this problem once and for all. I think we will make a step and we will go somewhere.
Also speaking at the launch, a senior member of the church, Dr. Victor Norte, urged religious institutions to become safe spaces for nurturing the youth.
Spiritual health is very important, and when it comes to the human being, you need a total balance: physical health, spiritual health, social health. I may even add financial health. The church has been the sanctuary for all of us to come to fulfill the social, the spiritual, but the church being such a powerful institution is used to impact lives. So we look at youth development, we look at career development, we look at emotional needs of our membership, and the church tries to address that. One would have wished that we could be doing far more to support people in diverse ways. But over time, it has come to fruition the idea that once we congregate here every Sunday, we try to fortify this balance of our spiritual life, our social life, our physical and emotional.
And to some other stories, he was born to a trader and a mechanic. Just 17, while on assignment as a news intern, a chance encounter with another 17-year-old software engineer was on his way to register a company.
My name is Jacob.
Website and apps changed the course of his life. That's the story of Jacob Jan, Chief Executive Officer of Addo 360 and one of Ghana's youngest IT innovators. Today, he leads a company that develops websites and apps for multinationals in Ghana and across the world. His latest creation, MySmartCook.com, is an innovative digital marketplace that offers consumers a smarter, simpler, and more enjoyable way to order drinks and book event services anytime, anywhere. From the same platform, users can also book MCs, DJs, and other event service providers. More in this report.
Jacob Jan.
Voice of Jacob Jan in this interview recorded 7 years ago when he was 23. shortly after being selected as part of cohort 3 of the President Barack Obama Young African Leaders Initiative YALI. Even at the time, though his company was still young, it had already made remarkable strides in Ghana's IT space. In this interview on Springboard with Albert Okran some years ago, Jacob recounted how at just 17 and working as a news intern, a chance encounter with another 17-year-old software engineer who was on his way to register a company to build websites and apps changed the course of his life.
I stopped the taxi, and I think I was 17, 18 at the time. So another young chap looking like me comes and tells me, I'm going to register a company. And I say, register a company? What would you do? He says, I'll build websites and mobile apps. And amazingly, I didn't go and cover the news story. So,
you're joking?
Yes, I sat in the car with him, paid the car, and went to RGD to go and make inquiries. So he registered the company, Strategies and Systems, Joseph, God bless him. And then we started the IT company.
Welcome to the Marriott Hotel, where Jacob's latest innovation is about to be unveiled, mysmartcoke.com, a one-stop online digital marketplace where customers can order drinks like Coke, Fanta, Sprite, Voltic, and many others.
It is an ecosystem designed around people. It is an app built with you in mind, around how we live, how we celebrate, and how we connect. Whether it's a wedding, whether it's a birthday, a corporate event, or a quiet family evening at home, we wanted to create something that makes those moments easier and remarkable.
Corporate Affairs at the ECCBC, Bertel Yeboah, says the relaunch of the mysmartcoke.com platform allows users to browse exclusive beverage bundles, enjoy promotional discounts, and access free doorstep delivery across major cities in Ghana.
Clean Air Fund has welcomed the passage of Ghana's long-awaited air quality management regulation, describing it as a major win for clean air. The new law passed by Parliament gives EPA stronger powers to curb pollution and enforce emission standards. More in this report.
In Ghana's case, there's been quite a lot of progress with the laws that have been passed. The new EPA Act, and then just this past September, the regulations in air quality and other environmental quality regulations that have come in, which I think gives a strong legal framework to enhance enforcement, because one of the big challenges we have in our system, as people usually would say, is not a lack of some laws, but the architecture, the framework to enforce these regulations. It's a big step to push us to that next level. And I think the regulations are also very clear about what needs to be done by local assemblies, or as we say, where the rubber hits the road, the responsibilities on them to act on certain things. And I think it's really, this is a big step. It's a big thing, and all of us need to be supporting the effort of EPA and the other agencies and regulators to get things moving in the direction which is necessary.
However, Mr. Pia says it cannot end there. He wants the EPA to ensure strict enforcement of the law in partnership with municipal assemblies.
It goes beyond just that. Having the framework is not enough. There's supposed to be real policy commitments and then real mainstreaming of these issues that we are seeing into the planning and budgeting cycles. If the assemblies, for instance, do not incorporate air quality issues or pollution-related matters in their budget lines and action plans, there will not be much. There will be no resources allocated to them to get it done. So beyond having the framework, we need to be moving towards mainstreaming of these things. And how do you mainstream? You need to be able to show, and it is clear, there's enough evidence to that effect, that if you manage waste well, there is a benefit.
And the story you just watched was a collaboration with New Narratives. Funding was provided by the Clean Air Fund, which had no say in the story's content. Now, for those who prefer a personal touch, Elegant Homes gives you the freedom to bring your own designs for their stunning 3 to 4 bedroom houses. They also partner with reliable suppliers of doors and windows, ensuring every home is built with quality and precision. Plus, they are offering attractive discounts for 10% and 20%, making your dream home more attainable than ever.
So this year we are coming up with new designs. We already have the previous ones, but this time around we have new designs, and also we allow customers to also bring in their own designs or houses, what the type of house they want for us to customize for them.
Okay.
So when you get to our estate, you wouldn't see only our designs around. You see different types of houses.
That's quite new, right? It used to be very much...
No, we've had it for a long time, but this time around we are putting in more efforts to bring in different designs across.
Okay, Laurentia, tell me the other stuff that people don't know about Elegant Homes.
Okay, so I'll hit on what we still have. We're still having the 3 and 4 bedroom detached homes. We have the company, an affiliate company to which sells the windows and the doors. We have cornices, plaster boards. So if you are not buying a house and you are building, you can branch to Elegant Homes. We have everything in stock. We also have other homes at East Legon that we are selling. We also have other ongoing projects. So we don't do only the real estate, we do construction as well.
Okay, that's good to know.
We are located at Katamanso on the Adenta Dodowa Road. You can call us on 0244 699053 or 0576 597419. On all our social media platforms, Elegant Home GH. You can reach us on website www.eleganthomesgh.com. Thank you.
You should get ready for Ghana's ultimate housing experience, the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair, happening from 23rd to 26th of October at the Accra International Conference Center. And the countdown is on, just 4 days to go. Now, on the eve of the 2025 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz, a quiet but intense preparation grips Cape Coast. In hostels across the various universities, that's the University of Cape Coast, I should say, contestants participating in the preliminary stages of the competition sit in near silence, eyes fixed on their notes, chasing one last spark of brilliance before the big day. Now, let's get on to Zoom and speak with our reporter, Addo Asare, who is currently with them as they, start off preparations ahead of tomorrow's competition. And thank you so much, Addo, for making time to join us here on Joy News Prime. What is preparation like ahead of tomorrow's competition?
It's very interesting here. This place is not a cemetery, but it's almost dead silent. All you hear are the bells in the various rooms. The students who have their contest tomorrow especially are really studying hard. Earlier in the day, I went to interact with them and their coordinators, and they are all expressing optimism. They are all excited to, be part of this first of all, and to be having their contest tomorrow. It's a solemn moment. All of them are doing their very best. But after all is said and done, only one school can emerge winner and move to the next stage out of every contest. So tomorrow we have about 9 contests at one venue alone. So out of the 9, we have about 9 schools contesting at one.
We and some horo itim course watching on so mamma so jemre or had a sense so body, the Adumbi Aduminian. There was some room near Sumuipa, a gauge politics avenue.